Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of what is it? It is Surviving Minecraft Season 3 episode a few. Okay, quite a few. I don't know, I'm all flustered. I hope the noise outside isn't too loud. We live not too far from a dirt racetrack, and I have the windows open and the patio door is right near where my computer is. And all I can hear is vroom, 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 lots of motors. So hopefully it doesn't pick up too much. But today, if we look around the workshop, by the end of today, this will look vastly different. Specifically, this view right here. I've decided that we need to get our upgraded ore processing going. So, I've laid out a bunch of the machines here. If you're not familiar with it, our ore goes into here and gets turned into some sort of a slurry. Here, let me check it. Yeah, okay. See if I can do this. So this it turns into an ore slurry. It goes into the washer where it becomes clean slurry. Goes into the crystallizer where it becomes crystals. And then it goes into here, an injection factory. And the injection factory turns it into shards. And then purification factory turns it into clumps. And the crusher turns it into dust. No, that can't be right. I have a cheat sheet here. Yeah. Dirty dust. And then this guy, enricher, turns it into dust. And this turns it into ingots. All said and done, it becomes 5 to 1. 1 ore, or I should say 1 to 5. 1 ore becomes 5 ingots. Question is how to work everything out, because there's a lot of steps behind it. Like, for instance, the dissolution chamber. The first step, that requires sulfuric acid. There is about 8 machines worth, 8 to 10 machines worth, just to get that going. Yeah, it's going to be that much. And we need the hydrogen chloride at another point, we need oxygen at another point, and basically we just need a whole bunch of different items to make this work. And here's the other fun part that I've decided. I want the railway to continue that way. And then I want the railway to be able to come into here, unload, and then get back on. Yeah, that's going to complicate things. And on top of that, I want to put probably 2 more trains, if not more, on the tracks. Or what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade the tracks. That might actually be a better idea. I don't remember what kind of tracks. Well, we could do the steel tracks. So that's 125 of it, or 125%. Cannot make corners at high speed. So high speed tracks. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I think I'd rather do reinforced tracks. Reinforced tracks require... No, something's not right here. Reinforced track. There it is. Why it doesn't show up properly, I'm not sure. Launcher tracks. These are electric tracks. This is all reinforced stuff. So reinforced rails basically is going to be steel and obsidian dust, compared to regular rails, which are... No, I can't find the regular rails. Just regular iron. So we're going to need a lot of steel to do that. And while we're at it, we're probably going to end up doing the undercutting. So we're going to put the gravel underneath it like it's supposed to be. And basically we've got a whole lot of upgrades to do. But I guess if we're going to do this right, our first step is going to be to tear this all out. No, not that. Let's actually watch what we're doing here. I had a feeling I was gonna break that. Or break something. This entire setup, though, is going bye-bye. And that got shredded. Which means we're also gonna have to break this. Yep. So we're gonna get a whole bunch of blocks. And it also means that all these rails, or not rails, all of these ores that I've been saving up here, like, you know, almost 11 stacks of iron, or we got 15 diamond ore. We got over a stack of redstone. Yes! Oh, I didn't want to grab that. These guys are full. All that kind of stuff. This all has to be unpackaged because I don't want the wall of ores anymore. We're going to do it differently. Ideally, I'd like to have everything processed immediately as it comes in, but we're also going to have holding so we can do it. But like I said, this all has to be removed because this rail has to go through here. You know, one rail is going to be there. One rail is going to be here, which also means that our unloading station gets moved. Everything gets moved. Everything gets more complicated. So basically, we just need to tear this wall out. So I'm going to start tearing the wall out and transferring all of these items to some sort of storage of some sort so we can actually start figuring this out and building it. So I will be right back. Alright guys, so we're coming back and everything looks really different. I have changed a lot of stuff here. Ooh, what are you? Oh, did I? Oh no, I do need that one. Oops. I was thinking I forgot a machine over there. Alright, so I changed up obviously a lot. The biggest thing is our stop now is not there anymore. It's here. And it actually includes an extra holding track there. But we'll explain that and how that all works when we get into the railcraft portion. Basically, we need to wait to get this part running, because I mean I could start the quarry up and it would fill the train up, and then the train would come here and it would have no idea what to do because it doesn't understand these signals anymore, and it'd go all the way back and it just keep staying in a loop. I also switched over to these caches. These are resonant caches. You'll see these hold 640,000 items compared to 8,000 what I was using before. So we're using that for our items here. I also have the starting setup here of our processing facility. So obviously this is set up through, I think, tier 3 I want to call it, which is 4x processing. So tier 0, your step 1 would be just your smelter here. That turns 1 ore into 1 ingot. Alright, next step would be the enriching one, which turns 1 ore into 2 dust and turns it into ingots, 2 ingots. Next step would be purifying. That turns it into clumps, which I think dirty clumps, which this turns it into, no, clumps. This turns it into dust, dirty dust or something, and then this turns it into regular dust, and then you get 3 times, or something along those lines. The next step here is the chemical injection, which injects it and makes some item and then turns it to there. It just keeps going. So the last one that we need to set up here is the tier 4, which is 5x processing. It's going to start in this chemical dissolution chamber. To give you an idea, the ore is going to go into the dissolution chamber with sulfuric acid, so we got to make sulfuric acid. It's going to turn it into a slurry. Then we just got to pump water into the slurry in this one, and I think we get clean slurry out of it. Clean ore slurry. And then it goes to here, turns it into crystals, and then from crystals it goes into here and continues around the path. This is the part we got to do. You can hear our machines are running. I did upgrade our brine and set this up over there, so the brine is coming in. This guy is changing brine over into chlorine, and the other, I can't think of the other item. What does brine turn into? Probably sodium. Yeah, sodium. That's just getting dumped. Then on this side we have our water getting broken up here. Let's see, we got oxygen on this side. Oh, no, I need that. Oh, you had to go that way, didn't you? I need that. Alright, let's get that out of there. This guy, well, this is our hydrogen on this side. So hydrogen's getting turned into here, which is being turned into hydrogen chloride, which is going up above. We are going to use this hydrogen chloride for the next step here, so that's going to get used more. This is just going in from water, obviously. Oxygen we're also going to need. So let's set this up, and I'm going to try to make a positive loop basically here. I don't know if it's going to work perfectly, but we're just going to see what happens. So actually, let's put the water up high. So let's just put you there, and let's put you there. Okay, so the water's up high, so we need to take the water and what do I need to do with it? Oh, I know what I need to do with it. Let's go there. Let's do that. This is going to start filling up with water. I need a cyclic assembler. Like so. You should fill up with water. Perfect. Oh yeah, you're going to need power too. We'll steal power from that line or something like that. I'm going to put down the other one. So what we need is to make a couple items here. The first one is salt. And I'm going to use Pam's Harvest Craft salt here, which is made. Yeah, this is what I want. So I need a pot and I need water. And I think that should just work perfectly. I don't have that. I probably don't have a bucket either. Oh, I do have a bucket right now. Actually, no, I want the water bucket, because I can use that in the crafting recipe. So let's make a pot quick. And let's get this set up. Prefer to use copper whenever possible, simply because iron is very low. I keep going into this corner here, but I set up another elevator over here that I keep forgetting to use. So what we want to do is we want to put this in here. We're going to bring up our schematic. We want the pot, and we want the water, and that will make us salt. So we should be able to put that in there, and it's just going to create salt. At least it should. Do we have enough conduit? Of course we're going to run into stuff here. The biggest problem is I don't want to get in the way of all the other pipes we're going to be running here, which are going to be right here. So let's run it. Oh shoot. Oh no! There. I'm not doing so well here, am I? We don't have enough, do we? Nope. I need one more. That's what I really need. So if, do I have any more conduit in here? I do. Perfect. So if I do that, yep, it's making salt. Perfect. And we're gonna want to put the salt into this one, but I'm not worried about this one yet, because we need a couple more items here. So I'm actually gonna take that stack from here. This guy's gonna go here, or no. Let's just leave him where he is. Oh, I don't have other conduits on me, do I? I thought I had everything prepared here, and I'm just apparently slacking. So that guy will be able to extract. And then we're going to take that there, and we're going to need a chemical injection chamber. Yeah. So let's do input there, output over on the side. No, I want to put output on the top side, because we are going to try something. I don't know if it's going to work. But we're going to try something. Auto eject. We're going to try to create a positive loop, basically, is what we're going to do. Because what we need is gunpowder, is what it's coming down to. We're also going to need hydrogen chloride, which is this gas, so we're perfect there. I don't want to start this guy going in yet, because I don't want him to fill up on charcoal. Let's let him go that far. Okay, and then we'll account for it, I think, in other ways. Actually, this won't even let it in, will it? There. Okay, it's gonna start pumping charcoal in. Perfect. I might actually put a downgrade in this guy, so you can only put in one item at a time. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna put it like that. I don't know why that went in there, but whatever. So the three things we need are salt, charcoal, and sulfur dust. I don't think I have any regular sulfur, because we need gunpowder to go into there. So let's see if we can get some gunpowder. Okay, let's grab a stack of it. Let's also see, do we have any more pressurized? Not really, we have 3 of them. That is not going to be enough. We do have the 1. Will this work for now? Yes. Okay, so you full of that. So if we put gunpowder in the top, it's going to start working. And it should be a 1-to-1 ratio, I believe. But here's the thing, 1 sulfur dust will create 4 gunpowder. So it should be able to make a loop. Hopefully. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a recipe. Does that. Isn't that how I do this? Oh, did I get it wrong? Oh, I can do it from flint, can't I? So what did I do wrong here? Oh, can I not use regular salt? Does it have to be saltpeter? Oh no! Well then, you know what? To heck with this loop. We're just gonna do it with, oh shoot, that made a mess. We're just gonna do it with cobblestone. So let me grab some other machines here, and I'll reset this up. Alright, I think I've got it all worked out. So, we are doing an igneous extruder, which is making cobblestone. Wow, 32 buckets. I've been making the resonant ones just because it works out better. So we run it through a crusher, we get gravel. We go into here, the schematic is 3 gravel makes 1 flint. Send the flint into here, it makes gunpowder, comes over here, gets made into sulfur dust. Sulfur dust gets turned into sulfur dioxide, which goes into here, gets mixed with oxygen, is made into sulfur trioxide. Then we have ourselves here a rotary condensator. Of course, it's in decondensating, turning it into water vapor, which we are then going to kick into here, which is going to start making sulfuric acid. And then if I remember correctly, that should be everything we need. And we just need to run that sulfuric acid, which I think... yeah, that's running through there. We're going to have to run it into our first one. Oh, that was pretty darn good. So we just gotta run it up to there. So is it actually running? Is it working? It must be, because this is going down. I think to make this work better, I'm just gonna run it across the ceiling. Like so. Until we get to there. So if we did it right, oh no, did I do it wrong? Chemical dissolution chamber with sulfuric acid makes because it should be ore and it should be dissolution chamber. I can see it in the pipe. Maybe it has to go into a certain side. Oh, yep. So I was going to put this here and have that be our chest that all the ores go in through. But apparently I'm just going to have to put it there. And then I'm just going to have to run this in like that. Oop, don't. Apparently I'm still doing something wrong. Oh. Like, not connecting it, maybe? Nope, still not. Well, I do have this correct, right? So if I go to iron ore, and I go with uses, we can put in the grindstone, yep. Facade, assembly table, yep. Smelting, macerator, enrichment chamber, chemical injection chamber, sulfuric acid, iron ore, iron slurry. Sulfuric acid isn't a chemical infuser. Now it has to be going into that pipe, because it has nowhere else for it to go, right? I don't understand. And if I grab an ore, so I've got to have an ore in here, right? Yeah. I throw that in there. Nothing happens because it doesn't see the sulfuric acid. Something. Yeah, because that's the gas side. I do have the configurator. Do I have to turn that to push? No. I mean, it should be pulling because it's obviously making it like that. If I go to sulfuric acid, that's liquid sulfuric acid. Otherwise it's in regular gas form, so it should be in gas form. I do not understand. I'm gonna have to look into this. Hold on a minute before we wrap everything up here. Let me just double check things here and see what I'm missing. Alright, so I figured it out. I'm not exactly sure why it works this way, but it does. You gotta put it in the big side here, and then apparently you use pressurized tube to get it from there to the washer. I've got clean copper slurry in there because that's what I was using as my test bed. So the crystallizer is going to go on this side now because it has to travel this way. So if we go into there, the crystallizer should run now. Oh, it actually shows what it's doing. So we're going to get copper crystals. We're still going to put, I think, a chest right there. And we're going to use these guys. This is going to be an insert on brown. Oop. I always forget that I don't want to hold shift when I do that. I don't know where that conduit went. Oh, this... Oh, shoot. How do you put... Oh, from the top. Okay. No big deal. That one will be insert on green. There we go. So these guys are going to go straight across here. I should be able to go like this. So this guy is going to be browned. And this guy is going to be extract on green. Yep, okay, and then this, we're gonna go output there, auto eject. This guy's gonna have to be input. And then he outputs straight down. Will that actually... Is that output properly? Oh, perfect. So it should all be running. We're just gonna have to do like so. Oh, wait, no. Oh, shoot, I screwed that up. Should be insert like that. Which means I'm going to have to quick extract it. Oh. Okay, so I can't do any more. Oh, shoot. Disable. Okay. Did I do that right? And oop, there's power. Okay, let's get rid of that little power thing. So it's either got something stuck in there or it'll work fine. So now, if we go to this and we get the ore out of there, the ore should be able to be dropped into here. I want to get that power cable. So it got sent into here. This is running. And we're gonna have to speed everything up down there so we're making enough of this sulfuric acid, which shouldn't be a problem. So then it goes into here. Put some upgrades into this guy. So this one will probably not get any upgrades because it goes fast enough the way it is. These are all of these are gonna have to be upgraded. So then it goes into here. Once it gets enough slurry, it starts making crystals, which then gets sent over here. And these I shouldn't have to speed up because we've got all of these lines to work with, which then goes to here, which then goes to here, which will then go to the enriching, which will go to there. 5x processing. Sweet. And all I had to do was run a little bit of wiring underneath here. Got water running up there. Everything is running. So I guess the last thing we would have to do is run conduit across here. And what we would want to do, so we got water coming in here. So probably right about here. Oh, no, this one. I was off by one. And I don't have enough conduit to do this, but what this is this is the line coming from our ore pickup. If you look here, our deposit for our trains are going to come into here, then get separated out to this type of thing. The stone and stuff is going to go into here. The ore is going to go across here and into this chest. And if I want to, I can set it up with a lever here so I can turn the processing on and off. With that, I think we're up and running. We have processing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap all this up, speed everything up so that everything's working properly. And next episode, we are going to get into trains. We are going to, well, we have this drop-off setup. We're going to see how to use these routing switch motors, because we're going to need to use that. We're going to have to look at golden tickets, because we're going to need that. And then we're going to have to set up a different unload or loading station out there. And then maybe we're going to upgrade our rails. Well, actually, we don't have the resources, so we'll get it working, get some resources coming in, and then maybe upgrade rails next episode. And then we'll be set to go. And I do have it continuing out that way because we are going to use it going out that way. You shall see. But with that, guys, thank you all for watching. And as always, take it easy.